fun. Any questions, please get in touch. That's it, Barbara throwing things around. Please get in touch with us, studio@createandcraft.com. Right, what are we going to do next,
Yeah,
Barbara?
so those beautiful stamps, those build-a-scene stamps, I thought we'd give them an airing now.
I'd love to see
And then we can go and have a look at some lovely artwork afterwards.
Yeah,
How's that
that's nice.
sound?
Yeah, that's good.
So let's have a look at this little, it's interesting when you deconstruct it and you see how we start. So it's a nice little pretty card.
Yeah.
And do you know what's so interesting? All we're working with is these little tiny 3.5-inch toppers. I love that. You know, for somebody who, this is such a mindful little process. So we'll take this, and then what we've done is we've got one of those. I just showed you how to edge that with a Sharpie pen, right? I'll show you how to make the hills. We've got the little moon, and yeah, they're all available, aren't they? I just wondered, where did I put those moons?
Oh, your masks.
I'm sure I've got them somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll find them. They're here somewhere.
I tell you what, you carry on, I'll find them.
I tell you what, when in doubt, bring another one along, just in case. Okay.
It's a way to do it.
It is. I've got about 10 of these with me. Right, okay. And then we're going to use our lovely, nested dies, and a 5x5 card blank. Brilliant. So, and then the stickers. So I want to shine a light on our beautiful stickers. We've got 4 different, this is the original one, right? Let me show you.
It's going to last you a very, very
460
long time.
stickers.
So that's effectively 460 projects.
So you've got black and white. See, the white ones are good because you can, with the white ones, you can change the colour of them. Black ones pack a punch. Nice. So what we've got here is we've got you can see 2 different designs. Call it the 1 day at a time sheets, 2 of each. Then you've got the glass half full sheets, 2 of each, black and white one. So there's a lot going on in here, and you'll enjoy these a lot.
Yes, so do take a look. We have got the words. I've just found something down here, Barbara.
Yes, dear.
I found the moss.
Ah. There we go. Now this, you know what? Pound for pound, hour for hour, this is it.
This is
I could spend, you know, like everywhere, she goes again. I could spend a whole day just demonstrating these masks.
You genuinely love the masks.
The artwork that you can create with these masks.
Hills, valleys, your skyline going through.
We ought to do some. You know what? We ought to do some of those tutorials that we're doing on the, on the Create and Craft app. Yeah. I really ought to do a few hours with this because this is absolutely dynamite.
It's it is worth. If you've got the opportunity, download the new apps. When I say apps, they're apps for your TV. So if you have a smart TV, you can download Create and Craft on your TV. A bit like
really good.
iPlayer or Netflix, all these different companies, Amazon Prime. We've got our own app now, and on that app, every day we're filming content with obviously world-class crafters like Barbara. So it's worth checking out.
It really is. Yeah. I know. It's quite something. It's quite formidable. Right, we're ready. Yes. Let's just do this. So we've got this little 3.5 now. Where's that brayer? So I have that brayer. Do you remember I had a bit of yellow on there from earlier? Oh. So what I'm going to do is, I call that a wheelie. So it's really important to remember what we're doing here, right? So you wheelie, get rid of the edge on there, because you had a bit of yellow going on. So then what I'll do is, I'll take my little 3.5, I've got a bit of copy paper underneath, and then I'm just going to start. And because I did
still on there.
Yeah. But because the trick is to flick. Right?
Okay.
So now I've got a background using what I had left on my little yellow piece. Look, see? Nice background.
I mean, that is flawless background.
It's good.
Looks like it's been airbrushed.
We start. Yeah. So now the next thing is, how do we get the hills in? We've done the background by cleaning off the brayer. Let's get the hills sorted.
Like just cleaning our brayer and we've got that wonderful background.
Right, so let's take a piece of copy paper and let's just tear it like that.
Have we got any in there?
You could. Yeah. You definitely could use... If you can't tear a piece of copy paper, I'm, dead serious. Yeah. People say, I can't tear copy paper like you can. Well, practice makes perfect. Look, there's your mini moons, but there are the hills in there. Maybe I've already nicked them. There they are. Yeah. There. So you've got ragged hills, you've got rolling hills.
Or undulating.
Oh, there's a long way. Right. Oh, no, another one. Marmalade. Okay, come on. Stop larking about, Gray. Okay, so now we're going to make a hill, but I want to change the colour. Enter my blending mat. Let's turn it around so you can read clarity. Right, nice. Now I'm going to take a different colour, and I could go 2 ways. I can take my brayer, watch, when I roll up the brayer, what I can do is stay in the centre, like that. And I'll stay in the centre of that brayer. Yeah. So, and then I'll let's think of the blending mat as a kind of an ink dispenser.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to go like that, and I've got the ink in the centre, but I haven't got any on that edge because, of course, I kept it in the middle of the brayer.
Okay.
Right? So now what I'll do is, let me just make a suggestion. I tend to just hold it in place, but if you take the low-tack tape and you can put your hill in place like that, do that, and then that way it doesn't move while you're working.
Nice.
Got a bit of scrap underneath. How are we doing for time?
Your low tape, you've got 6 minutes. Your low tape
brilliant.
is very good.
Yeah. So now I'm flicking. Look, flick. If you don't flick, if you just keep going like that, and you get a line, you'll get a tram line. You'll stay because it picks up the edge of
course.
yeah. So what we're going to do is the trick is to flick.
You need a t-shirt with that. The trick is to flick.
I'll probably get arrested. But you see how you can get a really good edge on that. If I want it darker, I'll go again. Right? Wouldn't that be vile? What a 64-year-old woman with a t-shirt that says the trick is to flick.
Yeah, Barbara Gray. Quote, Barbara Gray, 2023.
That only works if they know who I am and that I'm talking about a brayer.
Someone's got to make that happen. Please, someone send Barbara a t-shirt
please
with
don't.
It.
That
I'll
would
see
be...
a workshop. The next Clarity Open Day, you need a t-shirt with the trick is to flick. We need to make this happen.
Right. So now, no, please don't. Right, if I want to sharpen the edge, this is where you've got a gentle hill with the, but you can take your spot-on sponge, and let's just add a bit of sharpness. See how the depth?
Just from tearing that copy.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
Great.
So let's lift that up,
Yeah.
and let's go again. Let's put another one in. We'll move that one around. Let's go there so it looks a bit different. Yeah? You can't overlap it or it goes weird. And now we're going to go again.
And you're still
in fact,
using...
this time, I'm going to use a brush.
Okay. Because we need this to be a bit softer. No, I was going to say, obviously, we're graduating back.
Yeah.
So that's always going to be the strongest.
Yeah, so now, if I want this to be more misty, call it misty, let's go with the brush. So now we've had the really intense colour with the sponge. Yeah. We've had the brayer, which is the lovely full coverage, and now we've got our brush.
I have to say, Barbara, your brushes are incredible. If you do want to go for these beautiful stencil brushes, we have got them on the show. So you can find them on the Shop by Brand, just Clarity, and you'll be able to find those. But they're held in such high regard. So anyone who owns these, and I've talked to them about
they're top. They're really top quality. Yeah. So you can pick up the ink off the. So you're not wasting it, right? So we'll do that.
That's why the blending mat is so good. If we did that on paper, it would be obviously getting.
It's gone. It's wasted, isn't it? So this way, now I know you'll see. I'm just pulling in from this side. How are we doing for time? All right.
About 3 minutes.
Okay. Right. So we'll lift that up. Look at that lovely rolling hill. So we've got one more. Should we do one more? Yeah. Let's do one more, and then we'll get the moon in. Right, here we go, or the sun. Right, rolling hills. Right, all from one side. We'll just sweep, 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 like this. I will get to those stamps. Right, that'll do. There you go, lovely misty hill.
Beautiful.
Now, let's take that black archival ink pad again. Let me take my... Now, this is where I want an older one, see? I'll go to number July 7.
So why do you want an older one?
Because they're delicate stamps. Okay. So I don't want it to be sopping wet. Yeah, that's it. I don't want it to be too juicy. So now, for example, let me just see if I pop that in there. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so I've got that one.
Because it's given us instant perspective.
See, and you can use this along the bottom as well.
I love that.
So let's take the little pear. There are so many elements.
Beautiful stamp.
So many elements. We've got leaves. See the leaves as well?
Yeah.
So you can take the leaves. And in the, let me tell you, when we were in the shack, you see the original artwork, see the little bees? That's what we drew. So we actually drew them, but we drew them in big, like 6 inches tall, and then we scaled right down so that we were able to do the tiny little detail. Yeah, but how nice is this? Let's do this. Let's get a moon in. Are we still up for this?
Yeah.
Still good?
You've got 2 minutes. You've got 2 minutes.
The result. So get the moon in, because it's a little bit light up the top.
Yeah.
Now we're going to cover that up with a hand, because, right, and we want to get the sky in. So we just want to add a bit of sky, like this. Here we go. And even though you think nothing's happening, it probably isn't. Right, let's get a bit of that. I'm pushing. See how you do that? So you go like that. There you go. So when you lift this off, could be a little bit darker, but you get it, don't you? You get it. Then you take your... Look.
Oh, now we've had emails in. I'm so sorry. I don't think I'm going to be able to...
Take your edge. around the edge.
Get through to those.
But you can see how easy it is. It's a bit of torn paper. You don't need a lot to be an artist. That's the truth of it.
Nice.
Right?
Very quickly, Christine is just saying, thank you, Barbara. You're so inspirational. I love watching your demos.
Spread the love.
Got another one from Lee. Hey, Lee, how you doing? Saying,
Hello.
hi, folks. I love these houses right up my street. I like what she did there. Sorry, I get my code. Brilliant range.
Great.
And Barbara, you're so much fun on TV.
Thank you.
Another one from Sarah saying, good afternoon. Okay, so Barbara, you're such an inspiration.
Thank you.
I bought the framed dies this morning. I always love to watch you, Dame Barbara. It's so relaxing listening to you and watching her. If you message me later, I'd like to thank you with a gift of a brilliant water spray, which is so wonderful at giving the finest of mist. Okay,
Is
so you can
it?
chat to her. It changed my spraying so much. No more running water puddles on the floor. Crafty hug
Ooh.
Sarah. So you need to chat to Sarah.
That sounds interesting,
And
Sarah. Thank you very much
we'll
for
pass
that.
on your email, Sarah. And hi there. Just got to say, I ordered the dies earlier today and simply cannot wait. They're so versatile and simply beautiful. Barbara, you're an inspiration
Thank
to
you.
everyone. My thanks, and that's Susan.
Thank you.
Got through. I thought if
Thank
you
you,
email,
Susan. Thank you all. It's
Anyway,
very
we read
kind
those
of
out.
you. And I know
Stunning.
it's a little bit of a rush, but you see, and then those lovely pens
Yeah.
that we use,
okay, be quick. Got 15
fantastic.
seconds.
just a little bit of pollen, because
Yeah.
that's what they do.
All
They
right.
pollinate.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Barbara. A
yeah.
lovely hour.